I want to begin today with a story. Picture this: a young man full of dreams, ambition, and fire in his heart sets out on a journey to climb the highest mountain he can imagine. He knows the road is steep, the challenges are great, but his vision is crystal clear. He begins to climb carrying a backpack filled with hope and determination. Along the way, he meets companions who cheer him on, encourage him, and remind him why he started. But he also encounters those who weigh him down: critics, doubters, and naysayers, who throw stones of negativity, fear, and doubt into his path. Some of these people don't look like enemies. They disguise themselves as friends, family, or well-wishers. Yet their presence is heavy. Their words slow him down. Their energy dims his light. And one day he makes a decision. He stops arguing, stops explaining, stops defending his dreams to those who don't believe in them. Instead, he takes a quiet, powerful step forward. He cuts them off silently. Now, when I say cut them off silently, I don't mean burn bridges or create drama. I'm not talking about shouting at the top of your lungs, "I'm done with you." No, no, no. This is not about revenge or bitterness. Cutting them off silently is about reclaiming your power, your focus, and your peace. It's about making room for the life you deserve. It's about knowing that your energy, your time, and your dreams are too precious to be wasted on people who don't see your worth or support your growth. Yeah. You see, not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Some people are only chapters in your story, not the whole book. Some people are seasonal. They come into your life to teach you lessons, to test your strength, to refine your character. But when their season is over, you have to let them go. And sometimes the most powerful way to do that is not with words, not with confrontation, but with action. You walk away. You grow, you rise, and you do it without making noise, without seeking approval, and without looking back. Why silently, you ask? Because silence is powerful. Silence protects your peace. Silence speaks volumes. When you stop engaging with negativity, when you stop explaining your choices to those who don't deserve an explanation, you send a clear message. I am focused. I am unstoppable. I am walking in my purpose. Think about it. When you argue, when you fight, when you try to convince someone of your worth, you give them power over you. You let them distract you, drain you, and keep you stuck in a cycle of frustration. But when you choose silence, when you choose to cut them off without a word, you take that power back. You reclaim your energy and redirect it toward your goals, your growth, and your greatness. All right, listen up. Let me break this down for you. Why do you need to cut some people off? Simple. Because not everyone in your circle is truly rooting for you. I'm gonna say it again. For the ones in the back, some folks are there because they're comfortable with who you used to be. The old version of you that played it safe, kept quiet, and let your light stay dim. But the moment you start stepping up, the moment you start shining brighter than ever before, they get scared. And what do? They try to pull you back into their little comfort zone, into their world of stagnation. Why? Because your growth, your success, it makes them face their own lack of movement. It's a reflection of what they haven't done for themselves. Don't let that hold you back. Keep pushing, keep growing. Those who really want to see you win will stay with you. The rest, let them fall off. And so my greatest mentor in this area is my benefactor. These are the people who will say, you've changed, as if that's a bad thing. And you know what? You have changed. You've grown. You've evolved. You stepped into your potential. And there's nothing wrong with that. So don't let anyone guilt you into staying the same for their comfort. Don't let anyone hold you back because they're afraid to move forward. Let me tell you something else. Cutting people off silently doesn't mean you don't care about them. Far from it. Doesn't mean you're wishing them harm or that you're turning your back on them. Now this right here, this is an act of love. Love for yourself and love for them. See, sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to let someone go. You might think you're holding on for their sake, but in reality, the best thing you can do for them is give them the freedom to figure things out on their own. By walking away, you're creating the space they need to find their own path, their own growth, their own journey. And let me tell you, it's not about abandoning them. It's about giving them the opportunity to rise on their own. And you get the freedom to focus on your own growth, your own journey, your own mission. The world's big, and we're all out here trying to make our mark. Sometimes the only way to move forward is to make space for the ones you love to grow, even if it means stepping away. It's tough, but it's necessary. And trust me, both of you will thank yourself in the end. But cutting people off silently isn't easy. It takes strength. It takes discipline. It takes courage. Because the truth is, some of the people you need to let go of are people you love. They might be family. They might be lifelong friends. They might be people you thought you'd never have to live without. But here's the hard truth. Love doesn't always mean staying. Loyalty doesn't always mean sacrifice. Sometimes love means letting go. Sometimes loyalty means choosing yourself. All right? I want you to take a moment and think about your life right now. I'm talking real talk, not the surface level stuff, but the deep questions. Think about the people you've got around you. Are they lifting you up, or are they pulling you down? Are they feeding your soul with love, support, and encouragement, or are they draining your energy, leaving you empty? Are they celebrating your wins, genuinely clapping for you, or are they out here hoping you stumble, secretly wishing you fail so they don't have to confront their own shortcomings? I need you to be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Take inventory of your circle. Now, ask yourself, who's really got your back? Who's with you when the lights are low and the grind gets tough? If you find that there's someone who doesn't align with your vision, your purpose, or your core values, it's time to make a choice. And let me tell you something, that choice isn't always easy, but it's necessary. Sometimes you got to cut people off. But don't go out here making a scene. Don't go on social media announcing it to the world like you're starring in your own soap opera. No. You cut them off silently. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to make excuses. You just stop answering the calls. Stop responding to the negativity. You stop giving your time and energy to people who don't deserve it. You stop wasting your precious time on folks who aren't investing in your growth. Now, here's the real secret. When you cut them off, don't just sit there waiting for things to magically change. You've got to shift your focus. Pour into yourself just like you've been pouring into others. Prioritize your goals, your dreams, your vision. Fill your cup so you can pour into the right people. Surround yourself with individuals who challenge you, who inspire you, and who believe in your potential. even when you doubt it yourself. Build a circle that reflects your ambition, your passion, your purpose. You need people around you who can push you to be better every day, who understand your hustle, and who will ride with you through the highs and the lows. You're on a journey, and that journey doesn't have room for dead weight. Stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, and remember, your circle determines your rise. Choose wisely, and don't be afraid to let go of the ones who aren't meant to be a part of your story. Let me remind you of something real important. Your life, it's yours, no one else's. Your dreams, that's on you. Your happiness, yeah, that's your responsibility too. Don't go handing that off to anyone else, thinking someone else is going to take the wheel for you. You think you can just sit back and let others drive the car? Nah, don't work like that. You've got to own it. Every decision, every move you make, it's yours. Don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, come around telling you what you can or can't do. Don't let their doubts, their negativity, or their fear of what they could never be influence your path. That's their baggage, not yours. You don't have to carry that. You've got your own journey to walk, and it's yours alone to write. You are the author of your story. The one putting the pen to the paper is your narrative. You're the one deciding what happens next, not some random bystander or someone who wants to see you fail. You're in charge of the plot twists. Don't let anyone else turn your pages for you. Let's talk about the ship you're sailing on. You're the captain, the one steering the wheel. You're not just some passenger sitting back hoping things work out. No, you're the one navigating through the storms, setting your own course. If you hit some rough waters, that's on you to find a way through it. But I'm telling you, the destination is worth it. The journey is yours to make. Your destiny is not written in the stars for someone else to decide. It's yours to shape, mold, and build. And every day you waste listening to someone else's opinion or doubting yourself is a day you're not living true to your potential. So step up, own your power, own your life. You've got everything you need inside you to make it happen. Don't give that up for anyone. The world's waiting for you to show up and show out. Are you ready to take charge? Because this is your time. All right, I got a challenge for you today. I'm talking to you, yes, you, the one sitting there thinking about your life. It's time to stop playing games with yourself and take a hard, honest look at your circle, at your environment, at your journey. I want you to ask yourself some tough questions. Who in your life is helping you grow? Who is pushing you forward, making you better, inspiring you to keep moving, keep striving for the next level? And on the flip side, who is holding you back? Who's dragging their feet, keeping you stuck in neutral while they watch you struggle to climb? Look, there are people who will add value to your life, and there are others who will take it away. It's not always easy to tell, but trust me, you'll feel it. Your energy will feel drained when you're around the wrong people. They'll leave you feeling less than, like you're not enough, like you're never going to make it. But when you got the right people around you, you feel energized, you feel alive, you feel like you're unstoppable. There are some people that never, ever leave you down. When you get the control of your own life, they are multiplied. So I want you to do some real self-reflection. Ask yourself, who is adding to my life and who is subtracting? And here's the thing, my friend, if you're sitting there and you don't have a clear answer, don't ignore the signs. Your gut knows. that little voice inside of you, that feeling in your chest, that gut instinct, it's always right. It might not be loud, it might not be immediate, but it's there, quietly telling you the truth. You just gotta listen, you gotta trust it. Because if your gut's telling you something's off, then something's off. It's time to act. Now this is important. You don't have to announce anything. You don't have to make a big scene or start shouting about how you're cutting people off. You do it silently, like a ninja. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace, your growth, your future. Just slowly, quietly, distance yourself from those who aren't meant to be there. And as you do, you will find that the space you create will be filled with the right people, those who are there to build you up, not tear you down. Keep your focus, keep moving. You got this. Because the truth is, you can't reach the mountaintop if you're carrying dead weight. You can't run your race if you're dragging anchors. You can't step into your greatness if you're surrounded by people who don't believe in it. So let them go. Release them with love. And keep climbing. Keep running. Keep rising. And one day, when you've reached that mountaintop, when you've achieved your dreams, when you've stepped into your purpose, you'll look back and realize that every step, every decision, every silent goodbye was worth it. Because you chose yourself. You chose your growth. You chose your greatness. So cut them off silently, my friends, and watch how high you can soar